Stop it. It's been going on for like 15 minutes. The transmission dropped at 38,000 miles, which blows my mind.
This guy's the true creative genius behind it. I just make sure it gets executed.
We transformed this Kingsdown mattress store. It was a lot in the processes. We have everything filmed from CAD files to installation to graphics being printed. And we're gonna give you guys a full rundown of all of that today. We also got the thumbs up from Gary. He is amazing. He is one of Kingsdown's store designers. And he's gonna give a little bit of an outlook on what they do and the process that goes into fully designing a store. Sometimes it can get very, very extensive and it'll take, you know, a year to fully develop and plan out a whole store. So yeah, let's go take a look inside. So at Design to Print, when you order any metal, the metal comes fully diagrammed on the box, saying your sizes, saying what the job number is, everything like that. Once you get inside, you're gonna have a custom hardware bag that's gonna show you, it's got your order number, it's got what it is, and it also tells you a little bit of everything inside. Let's check it. Third thing you'll notice is finished photos of before it went out of the shop, so you know exactly what's going to be there. It's got your measurements of how big it is, so we'll put that back in. Here's the last part of the hardware bag. It's actually going to have the pre-packaged hardware with all of your corner splicers, with your other splicers, and all of your wall mounts for drywall or whatever you're mounting to. We also include your tools as well, just in case you forgot them. So you come into your hardware bag, and we've got 4 frames in this box. We're looking for frame D. So I got frame A, B, C, and then frame D is what we're looking for. Pull out our diagram for it, and it should be an easy setup. So on these F-Track frames, they're simple. They're just like hanging up a canvas in your house. So I do recommend, if you're not doing a massive wall that's over 10 feet or bigger, just building your frame on the ground. This one's 30 inches by 112 inches. And I'm still just doing it on the ground, and you're able to just hang it up as a picture frame. Basically super simple, but you know, I'm just a guy. But yeah, that's what I would recommend. All your smaller frames, just pre-build them on the ground, and you should be able to just put them right on, throw a level on them like you would a picture frame, and they'll be perfect. All right, so now I'm gonna teach y'all how to square off a wall. So our frame today is 57 inches tall by 114 inches wide. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure from this hard line right here to the bottom of the floor. We're gonna subtract 57, divide that by 2, and that should give you our top to the top and bottom to the bottom. And yeah, we'll mark it off the wall, and then we'll square it from left to right, and then we'll be able to hang our frame after that. So most of our frames in the showroom are our 063, so it's a little bit over a ½ inch. This is our 1 inch extrusion, so you're running a full inch all the way around to our SEG beading track. Gives a little more depth. This also, you can do your 1 inch baffle board, so it'll be like a noise canceling if you want to put that on the wall. It gives you a little bit more of an option, and it's a lot more rigid frame, so it's easy to work with. Ta-da! We got the front track done for their front desk. How I recommend doing these: pre-build your frame, right? Of course it's tiny, but then I tack your right hand, do all your corners first, and then come back in and do your other pilot holes, and then, you know, pretty easy as far as this one. About to install the fabric. Same thing, start on the corners, hit the middles, and work your way out.
Next one up, and you're replacing very similar, but now but what we're doing is we're changing the fabric.
Awesome.
Feature, that's what we're doing.
Okay.
Okay. That's it. Just
So they're all just super similar. We're just swapping them
super
out.
similar. Swaps out.
What's up, you guys? We just finished day 1 of a 2-day install. We had some, you know, little miscommunication there. There were a few frames that were a couple inches off, so the fabrics didn't fit. We're getting those reproduced, and when we come back out, we'll make sure to get those back up and show you guys a finished product. If that isn't awesome, I don't know what's awesome, man. My bag glows.
20 minutes later.
Hey guys! We just got done with day 1 of install, and long story short, I have a 100,000 mile warranty on this bad puppy. The transmission dropped at 38,000 miles, which blows my mind. Just got it back literally Friday of last week. It's Monday today. We took it down to Vegas, and yeah, it just pooped on us, huh? Wasn't good. Transmission, so basically, long story short, we got the car to here, right? We're off the road now. But right there, we started going, a lot of lights started flickering, and it just went doo-doo-doo-doo, and just, yeah, took a crap on us. So that's where we're at right now. We'll probably be here for an hour or two. AAA's on their way. But man, that sucks. Love ya. Sorry. Well, we're finally getting picked up. That's nice.
Finally.
That was hard. This isn't an actual drill, it's like an electric screwdriver, so it takes a little bit longer. on for like 15 minutes. Hallelujah, it's over. If you don't remember these from when you were a kid, then you're missing out. These hit the spot. Like a drum.
We don't need wood to be lit. No. Wood is not lit.
I mean, you can if you're feeling crazy, but yeah.
It's not lit.
It's not gonna be
right. So it actually work out. And this pops beautifully on the other side. Yeah, that's good.
Because it blocks out the light there and makes
Bingo.
it pop more here.
There you go.
Hey, if that's cool with you guys, I love it.
Cancel it. So what we might do is we'll probably ask you to do another one like just the same. We'll pop it on the other side. Okay. And then we're going to come up with a different method for here.
So we'll do catch the wave on both sides and then
Yeah.
whatever you guys come up with. So today is an amazing day. We are out here in Las Vegas at the World Market Center, and today we are helping with the creation of the Kingsdown showroom. Today I'm here with Gary and I'm here with Tim, and I wanted to get a little bit of their background and also a little bit of the process of how they create a space like this. Because you know, they're given a blank canvas and they create it into something beautiful, and they're the design, they're everything behind it. Sometimes these things can take up to, you know, a year to even create. Tim and Gary, if you guys could give me a little bit of a backstory on how you guys got here today.
Sure.
And how everything came.
We've been working with Kingsdown now for, gosh, 2.5 years. Yeah. So this is now, I guess, technically our 6th market, I think. And when we came into this space, it was nothing like you see today.
Right.
It had very low branding. It was the focus obviously has to be what we're selling here, which is mattresses.
Right.
What we wanted to really leverage was there's a design aesthetic that Mike James, who also partners with his wife quite a bit in some of the design palette. Really, they do some very unique things, and we wanted to explore that and explode it up into the space. I've been teaming up with Tim now for 20 years.
20 years, yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So
But we're a little different than your average marketing team.
Yeah.
We actually come from the agency side.
Okay.
So I was at Ogilvy, he was at Arnold, we were both at McKinney. So we done the big agency, New York agency.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we're Madison Avenue people. You know, I know how to work with At Home. This guy's the true creative genius behind it. I just make sure it gets executed.
Most definitely.
So what we here today is taking the inspiration of the design team at Kingsdown, the leadership of Mike, working with his wife Natalie, that really kind of brings all of these elements. I mean, you look around you here, you see that this ticking here on the side is what we've leveraged, but exploded right here.
Right up onto the wall. It's gorgeous. Yeah, it's gorgeous.
You want to talk about how you do all that fun stuff?
yeah, absolutely. Well, look, the nicest thing is Kingsdown gives us the freedom to really explore ideas. And like Gary was saying, that we came from advertising backgrounds. That's what we do first. We think about everything. We think about all the details. We think about the decoration. We think about the lighting. We think about the space. And also Kingsdown has factories that make all these amazing mattresses that nobody gets to really understand.
There's a lot of technology in mattresses, and there always has been. The press didn't know about it, and you know, we wanted to show off. We have a lot of IP that people don't necessarily know about.
Yeah.
We actually test every single bed that's made.
Wow.
Nobody else does that.
Wow. And I know you're allowed to test it here in store, correct? They're able to lay down and it'll tell you exactly what mattress.
The machine over there that pushes a platen down is a testing system right there.
Wow.
And then that's read, and then we know what each bed is going to be good for from a firmness perspective, a support perspective, and then we match you with that aspect on the bed match system. So it's a full cycle of intellectual property.
Talk about, I mean, an awesome experience to buy a mattress. And I like how you guys are not just doing displays, you know, for these mattresses, they're immersive displays. So you feel like you're in there.
Let's go out front.
Yeah, let's do it.
Come on, let's go out front over the wall.
You've got to measure everything you do, and if you just go willy-nilly, just winging it, it will be a disaster. So what we do is, I'm based in Las Vegas, so I'll come in and I'll measure for my own purpose.
Right.
And then Gary's team's in North Carolina.
Right.
And what we'll do is we will discuss the measurements in the space together over a video conference or in person sometimes.
Yeah.
Then what happens is we take it to a 3D program, we use SketchUp, and what we do is we basically mock it up.
Right.
And then we take the graphics that we create. This is all AI-based graphics. We created this from basically nothing. It's not stock, so it's unique to us.
Beautiful.
And it's our imagination. It's what we're able to do now.
Yeah.
And from there, we'll build that 3D room. You can spin around it. Then we can present this to Mike James, Natalie, David. We can talk to those guys, and they can see exactly what they're going to see from Canada.
Right.
And then from that point, it just goes into flat graphics, and then it goes to use.
Yeah. Oh, I love that. Thank you for explaining the process on that, because it is crazy the amount of work and effort that goes into designing, creating the space. Because I mean, you're starting basically with just a concrete room, right?
Yeah.
Like you can just picture it as a concrete room. There's nothing in it, and you have to create that space. You know. So when you have 5,000 square feet, 10,000 square feet of nothing, how do you make that look beautiful?
17,000 square feet.
17? Oh, it's crazy. You know, it's a lot of square footage to be able to create, right? Thank you guys so much for the interview.
Absolutely.
It was amazing.
Thank you.
Like and subscribe if you like our content. That interview with Gary and Tim was legendary. And yeah, like and subscribe, you guys. More content coming your way.